guys, rolling out the podcast a little bit differently in the next couple of weeks. Going to be going on vacation. Going to be doing a trip, so I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff via phone, remotely. Going to be doing a lot of shorts and reels. But today, I want to talk about, guys, very simple, 5 players you need to sell right now. You need to move on it, sell, get rid while you still can, sell high. Going to talk about it right now, all right? 5 players you need to sell high. Get rid of them while you can. Again, if you guys have these players and you want to keep them, that's up to you guys. But I'm personally, if I own them, which I don't, I'm not fans of these players, but if I did own them, I'd probably want to sell high. And I got a bonus one here for you, even maybe a player that I like. I'm going to tell you guys to sell high. Now, before I get into this, guys, make sure you head on over to manscaped.com. The code you want to use is SHOWERLINE20. Treat yourself to some amazing Boxers 2.0 right here. SHOWERLINE20 saves you 20% on some amazing boxers, grooming products, trimmers, shampoo, body wash. Manscaped.com. SHOWERLINE20. Save yourself 20%, guys. Manscaped.com, SHOWERLINE20. Go treat yourself. And if you're not wearing these boxers, you're missing out. Look how amazing they are. Look at these. Amazing. They feel amazing on your balls too. Okay? Go do that. All right, let's talk about this. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys click the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up. All right? Gonna be doing more blogging, vlogging, whatever you want to call it. I'm excited. All right, first player you need to sell right now is Aaron Jones. I know you guys are like, oh, I love Aaron Jones. He's so dear to my heart. I picked him up. Whatever round you picked him up. I don't know, round 2 typically. That's up to you guys. That's your mistake. But the guy had a dud week 3. Looking at the stats, dud week 5, dud week 6, 7.4 points week 6. Really, guys, unacceptable for a guy that was drafted in the 2nd round. Now, I told you and I warned you to avoid Aaron Jones because Dylan last year, guys, I was telling you Dylan was the RB1. No one was telling you this stuff. And now Aaron Jones has been like a suck of the week. You know, I do sucks of the week every week. He's been a suck of the week like 2 weeks on my list, all right? So I would still sell it because I still think people think Aaron Jones is like this phenomenal, running back, which he's not. So I would definitely sell him. You're not really selling high, but I still think people are still in that mind frame of like Aaron Jones is really good. He's in a committee, guys, and he has these like boom bust games, but more duds than good games this year. So Aaron Jones is a sell for me. The next guy here, you got to dump him, get rid of him right now, is Juju. Dump him. Get rid of him. 22.3 points in week 6. Great. That's fine. He sucks. He's not a good player. And again, they split the ball around. There's too much of a wide receiver committee there. Juju, sell him. Sell high. Get rid of him. Not a guy I drafted. Again, I don't believe in him. I don't think he's that good to begin with. And he was good on the Steelers for a bit because he had Antonio Brown on that team. And there's no Antonio Brown now, right? Listen, totally different situation. People drafted this guy as a wide receiver 1, round 5 to 6. I avoided him. 1 good week out of 6 weeks. Get rid of him now. Next guy, you may disagree with me. Coming off a decent week, around 14, 15 points. What do you have? Week 6. I think it was 15 points. I still selling him. Dalvin Cook. Sell, guys. Sell, sell, sell. The guy does not finish seasons. Already had a bit of an injury left early a couple weeks ago. I just think he's due again. I think he's due for an injury soon. I know it's crazy for me talking like this. I don't believe in Dalvin Cook. I would still sell him. He's been mediocre all season, right? He had a dud in week 3, had like 3.6 points week 3. He had a dud in week 4, like 8.6 points. An average week 6. Guys, Dalvin Cook, sell, 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 sell. People still think he's good. Had a mediocre week. Sell now. Trade him. Get a deal. Address other needs, all right? Number 4 here, any Arizona wide receiver you have that's not DeAndre Hopkins. We saw Hopkins come in, 14 targets, 10 receptions. He is the primary target. Brown is hurt. Greg Dortch got a touchdown, but he wasn't targeted that much. If you have Greg, get rid of him. If you have any wide receivers from Arizona, get rid of them. Hopkins is the guy. We saw it. Primary receiver, ultra elite talent. If you have Hopkins, congratulations. Any other wide receiver, tight end, I don't care. If he's on Arizona, get rid of him. Hopkins is the guy. You could probably still get some value because people don't think that Hopkins might get the volume. Maybe they do. Either way, I would go and do that, okay? And a couple of guys here I would say sell high on. Well, I'm going to give you guys my guy here. I'll do one of, my guy here. But I'd probably say buy or sell. It depends what you're thinking and your mindset. But Najee Harris, right? You might want to wait so he has a kind of a good week because he did play Buffalo a couple weeks, so he hasn't had any easy matchups. But you may want to sell Najee Harris after he has a good week. He's not performing where he was. His yards per carry aren't there. And he's on a totally different team with a new quarterback. Now, Najee could come out of this, right? He could come out of this funk, but it's very hard for a guy, and again, on a different team, totally different from where it was last year. It's a different quarterback. And again, different offensive weapons, tons of targets. It's hard for Najee to succeed. Again, I'm not making excuses for him. I was more high on him last year when he was like when he was like a sleeper. And this year, I just thought, everybody was high on Najee. But I just figured that because he was, the volume would have been there. There's no other running back in that committee. He would have been doing well. So I'm saying, Najee, sell him after he has a big game. All right, guys? Because, again, we got to see if he's going to start gelling with Pickett, how that's going to work out. But as of right now, I don't really trust Najee Harris. You may want to consider selling him. Again, you're selling him low right now. Wait for a big game and then sell. And another guy I'm not sold on, again, bonus one, sell super high, is Austin Ekeler. Coming off some major weeks, guys, huge weeks. Is that sustainable for a guy who's never a true workhorse running back? Maybe it is. He's on a good offense, potent offense, and Herbert loves him. But is that going to continue? I don't know, guys. That's something that you guys got to think of. If I had Ekeler, I'm selling him because I don't believe in him, but I don't have him, so I can't say anything. And you're like, well, Joe, what do I get for him? Get a true workhorse running back, a Henry, a Saquon, someone like that. I'm not sold on Ekeler finishing the season. I'm not sold on Ekeler continuing at this pace. He's not a true workhorse running back. We'll have to see if I'm wrong. All right, guys? Those are players you need to sell right now. Sell. Get rid of them. Get something better. Address those needs, all right? Subscribe to the new channel, manscaped.com. Go treat yourself. Get the Boxers 2.0 and the trimmer. I'm out.